Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Intrepid Racing League. We're here in Tier 2 around the prestigious Monaco circuit in Monte Carlo, Monaco. Of course, everyone knows this circuit. It's tight. It's qualifying matters the most around here. We have 11 brave drivers here ready to take on this circuit, and hopefully someone can make IRL Tier 2 history by being the first person in Tier 2 to win Monaco. So we'll see what happens here. And yeah, so let's get into qualifying. We were supposed to be doing a full qualifying, but now we've moved to a short qualifying session instead. This is just because we were running a little bit low on people. So yeah, here we go. I need to get everything set up first, so we can.
Good luck, bud.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Good luck back.
I'll need it.
I'm gonna watch the stream.
Alright.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, man.
If you need me for assistance with anything, ping me.
Yeah, we'll do.
Alright, in a bit.
Alright. So here we have the first few drivers making their way out on track. We see King leaving the pits. I see Sub-Zero on Inters who are leaving the pits. We'll hop on board here with King. I believe this is a new driver in the league. His name is Verstappen. We'll see what he is able to do he's on his out lap here now. We also have Leandro, who Red Bull driver. Quoto as well, another Red Bull driver, his teammate. These two Portuguese guys. Oh, as King is already in the wall, down towards Casino. I'm not really sure what happened there. Oh, and also, I think Quoto gonna have a little tiny tap of the wall. I'm not sure if that causes any damage to his car. I don't think he does. It looks like it's okay. King is gonna get disqualified for being parked in the hairpin. I'm not really sure what happened there, but that's going to be his qualifying over before it even really begins, and he's going to park in Sector 2. So, okay, well, moving forward now, we see Leandro is about to begin his lap here. There's a few cars leaving the pit lane, so we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't impede him too much, but here he begins his lap around Monaco, making his way up into Turn 1. The McLaren makes sure to get out of his way a little bit deep into Turn 1, but it's okay. He's going to get a good run up the hill now as there is a V-carb ahead of him, but hopefully the person will move out of his way. I think that is Blitz or Sub-Zero who is ahead of him. We also have his teammate Quota behind. He's going to set up purple Sector 1, of course. First car out on track, first car doing a lap. We expect a purple Sector 1, but here comes Leandro around the famous Monaco hairpin. Now down, heading into the tunnel, and he's actually going to be stuck. Ooh, he's going to have a little tap of the wall, but here he comes through the tunnel, making his way down into the, I don't know the name of the chicane. If anyone can tell me the name of the chicane, that'd be awesome. But makes way down to the chicane. The V-carb going to make sure to pull off to the side. Leandro's teammate still very close behind as well. Going to set another purple Sector 2. They're going to make their way into here, now into Razkas, and here he comes, taking it very, very tight, very, very close to the wall, making his way through the final corner into the DRS zone, taking the DRS, and now run up to the line. What will he be able to do here? A 1:11.0 as we move down to his teammate. Sean is in the wall, but Quoto is going to set another fastest lap as well, 0.5 faster than his teammate, with a 1:10.5. Amazing lap from him. Yeah. So great first few runs there. We're going to go on board with Souls as he makes his way through Sector 2, coming through the swimming pool chicane now, down into the final sector, making his way into Razkaz. He's pushing everything out of this car, gets the car stopped well. Coming down to the final corner now. Ooh, a little wide coming out of the last corner. Still has a lot of battery to use here. It's been really... He's going to move up to third position here around Monaco. We have I think this is KNYT Kid, who sets a purple sector 1. We also have Sean on his outlap. We have Felix, who is going to get a nice tow from his teammate. Wow. Of Felix through the tunnel. That's great. As he heads his way down to the chicane. There's a Sean that's been spun around after the chicane there. Oh wait, I need to send an invite. Give me one moment, please. Apologies, everyone. So we see Josh on his lap as well. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. I'm back now. We see Josh coming to finish his lap here. I don't know how good it's going to be, but he's going to make his way. Ooh, a little tap of the wall into Razcast, but he's going to make his way to the final corner, and he's going to run up the line. See what he can do with a 1:13.6. Nice lap from him. As it seems that Leandro has invalidated, but I think he is on his in-lap anyway. So not too much to be worried about there from him. Josh is going to box this lap, I would assume, as well. We have Felix, who is 16 seconds off. He must have made a little mistake on his lap. We also have Sub-Zero still out on Inters. He's still on Inters here, so I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. But maybe trying to get a feel for the car, trying to set some laps. He's going to have a little tap of the wall there coming out of the hairpin. U60 now in the lobby. Finally, the Alpine driver arrives. I need to check. Okay, I have to send it an invite. Give me one moment, everyone. My apologies, guys. Okay, I will invite. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of mentions here. Maybe I'll chicane. People asking who got disqualified. It was, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. So, here we go. U60 making his way out of the pits here for the Alpine team, of course. Don't want to be a little biased here, but like the Alpine team, I am the team principal for Alpine, so we'll have to see what happens with that. Sean has yet to set a competitive lap. Same thing with the judge, has yet to set a lap. The McLaren of KNYT going to come across with a 1:09. An amazing lap from him. Awesome stuff to see around the streets of Monaco. That's what he's going to want to hopefully take pole position in this very prestigious race. We have Quoto and Leandro also out on outlaps. So we'll get to see what the Red Bull team could do around these streets. Of course, we have, I think it was Ferrari won here last year. Souls, of course, new to Tier 2, just dropped down from Tier 1. He was in the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls seat in Tier 1, and now he moves his way down into the Ferrari seat, a Ferrari Tier 2 Ferrari seat, and a Tier 1 reserve seat for the Scarlet team, of course. I've said Ferrari about 30 times in that sentence. I apologize. But now we have Quota. So he's about to begin his lap. Leandro already on his lap. Let's see. I believe he was the winner of the last race, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Quoto does. He did win the last Grand Prix, so we'll get to see what he can do here around Monaco. As he's going to burn all his battery up the hill, as he's going to try and make a run. He's going to really throw the car into that corner, as he's going to make his way down into Casino. I think this is Casino, and down into the hairpin. Amazing braking. As I said, a purple sector 1. As he makes his way into the hairpin now, and down into the tricky right the tricky double right-hander. His teammate's going to get out of the way as Leandro seemingly makes a little mistake there. He's in the barrier, actually, doing what Checo did a few years ago in Monaco, making his way down into the Nouvelle Chicane, and he's going to cut well enough not to get track limits, and he's going to make his way now down into swimming pool and into Razkas. Let's see what he can do. Very close to the wall is Leandro. He's going to almost cut the corner there into Razkas. Coming through into the final corner. He's flying around the streets of Monaco here. Let's see what he can do as he's going to come across the line. Only 2,700 or 27 thousandths off of KNYT Kid's time. Purple Sector 1, Purple Sector 2. Amazing lap from him. Just couldn't get it hooked up fully in the end. We now have U60, who puts himself P3, 1.4 seconds behind the leaders. I'm not sure if he's actually on a lap or not. Ugh. Coming very close to the wall there. Not sure if he's on a lap. It looks like he is. He is going to have a car ahead of him. I don't think he is. I think he's going to back out of this lap. Not sure how much time is left here. 7 minutes remain in Monaco. So, and we'll make our way down again. Blitz, seemingly on a flying lap here. He's going to make his way down to Nouvelle Chicane. Great job getting the car stopped and rotated around that corner. He's going to make his way into Sector 3. He's going to be a second up on his own personal best. He's going to set a Purple Sector 2. Blitz is flying here. So he's going to make his way into Razkas. And now through the final two corners and onto the main straight, opening DRS, burning all the way to the line. What will he be able to do? And that's going to be third position for him. Still 1 second off of KNYT Kid's time. An amazing lap, but still just not enough. These two at the top are going to be fighting it out, I feel, this race. My apologies, everyone. Okay, I am back, everyone. Sorry, my apologies. U60 now on his outlap as he's going to make his way down into Casino. I think this is Casino. I'm not really sure. I don't really know the corner names. Oh, Quoto is actually going to tie KNYT Kid's time around Monaco. As actually KNYT Kid's going to start his lap right now. So he comes to the final corner and about to begin his lap. Let's see, can he improve and actually beat Quoto's time? Because him and Quoto are now tied. So any improvement from Quoto, any improvement from KNYT Kid, and they are on provisional pole around this lovely circuit. Here comes KNYT Kid making his way through Sector 1. What will he be able to do through here? It's going to be a 10th down in his personal best, but can he improve somewhere? Let's see. Into the hairpin, going to go a little bit wide, trying to stay on the road a little bit more. And he's going to make his way now into the tunnel section. There's a yellow flag, as I think one of the Red Bulls cut the Nouvelle Chicane, which is allowed. I don't think that's really punishable as he wasn't on a flying lap. Heading down to the Nouvelle Chicane now, we have KNYT Kid. And he seems to be going pretty quickly. Let's see, is he improving on his lap time? Because any improvement will push him 2/10 up. Any improvement will push him past Quoto. Not going to cut that corner now into Razkas. Let's see what he can do. Still on overtake, though. I don't know if he wants that. So he's going to make his way to the final corner now. Up to the line. What will he be able to do? It's a 1:08.8. Amazing lap from him. 3/10 improvement now. As we see U60 is also out on a lap. He's 2/10 improving as he's going to make a little tiny mistake going into the Nouvelle Chicane. But what will he be able to do here? So he makes his way into the final sector now. pushing everything. Purple sector 2 from him. It's a very, very quick lap from U60 here. Making his way now into Razkas and to the final few corners of this track. Getting the traction on the final corner. Making his way up to the line. What can he do? It's third position for U60 now around the streets of Monaco. Great lap from him. 1.2 seconds back from the leaders. He's got to push back to the pits. Oh, he's going to tag the wall a little bit. No wing damage though, no damage on the ground. So we have Sub-Zero now on his outlap as well. We have Felix, who I don't think he's out on the lap. He's no battery. But we do have the Judge. The Judge is beginning his lap now as he's going to make his way into Saint-Devote and making his way up the hill now. Let's see what he can do here now. As, he's going to want to push. He's currently in 9th, 4 seconds off. Any clean lap from him should be an improvement. Of course, locking up a little bit going down into Casinos. He's going to make his way now into the hairpin. What? And getting a little bit too tight to the inside there, taking a little bit too much curb. Now into the tunnel. What can he do? Let's see. He makes his way now down into the Nouvelle Chicane. Will he be improving at all? We also have Felix, he's on an in lap. We have Blitz, who's also on I think on a cooldown lap. But going back to the Judge, he is a second up on his personal best time. Let's see now. Heading down into Razkas now. Final 2 corners of this circuit, you want to make sure you're not on the power too much. Stay through second, stay through third. Now, opening the DRS, getting the traction, getting the power down, running up the line. It's going to be a 1:12.5, 7/10 improvement as personal best. Not enough to get past Felix, sadly, for the Williams driver. We now have Josh beginning his lap as well. Sean's also going to finish his lap. Let's see what Sean can do now. As he comes through the final 2 corners of the lovely Monaco circuit, making his run up to the line with a 1:13.0, making his way up to P10. We now have Josh down in P11. He's 50 thousandths above his time. He does have a little tap of the wall. I don't think any damage for the Aston Martin, but a lot of people are leaving the pits now. So this is when the traffic begins to become a problem. So everyone's leaving the pits. We have the McLaren of KNYT Kid out on a lap. And so is Josh, about to complete his. Now 1 minute left to this qualifying session here in Monaco. Of course, everyone knows this is the most important qualifying session of the year because it's very hard to overtake around here. Pit stop strategy matters. He's going to cut that corner. Josh, heartbreak for Josh as he's going to invalidate his final lap. And he is going to try and finish his lap. But without the battery, I don't know if he's going to be able to do very well. We now have Leandro, as Leandro is finishing his lap, it seems. Or maybe beginning his lap. I'm not too sure. He's actually beginning his lap. He's going to make his way down to Saint-Devote now up the hill. What can he do now? He's going to make his way up the hill. Quoto chooses not to go for another lap, maybe saving a set of softs for the race. We have Leandro now finishing off Sector 1. I didn't see if he improved much. I wasn't looking at my screen. But now he's going to make his way down into the tunnel section. The amazing run up to the Nouvelle Chicane. This is where you gain a lot of time. This is what really make or breaks your lap. This chicane right here. You really got to send it everything you can on the brakes. Cut as much as you can, as much as the FIA will allow you to. That was an amazing Nouvelle Chicane as he's going to make his way now into Sector 3, into the swimming pool. He has a second down in his personal best time. An amazing lap so far from Leandro, cutting that chicane perfectly now. Heading into Razkas, he is going to have a slow Josh ahead of him. But Josh is going to move out of the way of him. Little snap there. He's going to get the power down. Losing traction on the final corner. Leandro moves past Souls, but Souls also going to finish a lap. He is actually 4/10 down, it seems, on his final time. And he's not going to be able to improve, sadly. And the Judge back into the pits. And there is, it seems that KNYT Kid is going to get pole position around Monaco here. Amazing drive from him. Amazing lap from him. Amazing lap from him. Oh, and it seems that Leandro has left the session. I need to take a screenshot of this. My apologies, everyone. Okay. What a qualifying session there now. Okay, and now I need to re-invite Leandro here, as it seems something's gone wrong with him. I'm not really sure. Not too sure what happened there. Send him an invite back. Okay. Okay. And I just have to wait here for a little bit before this lovely race starts. So wait a little bit. Time is it now? Look at this lovely pit lane in the second smallest country in the world, behind the Vatican City. Of course, Monaco, known for its famous casino and its royal family, but also its F1 track and its many other racetracks as well. It actually, of course, is the famous Monte Carlo Rally and a lot of other things. So, let's see what we can do here. Give me a moment now. Waiting to see if Andrew is gonna get back in here. I'm not too sure. This is what everyone is starting on, but I'm waiting to see if Leandro is going to be here or not, because it says he has left. So, we'll wait 1 second. Let's waiting for Quota to answer me back. Let's see what he says before this starts. Or making sure everything's okay. Okay. We are ready to begin here at Monaco. After a hectic qualifying session, it is KNYT Kid that finds himself on pole position. Davis is back in here. Hi, Davis.
Hello.
What's happening with your driver? He left the session, and I invited him back, and he's not rejoining.
Say again?
Leandro, I think, lagged out or something, and I tried to invite him, and he's not joining back.
Okay.
Oh, actually, race is starting. 1 second. And it's 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go here around the Monaco circuit. Everyone's going to make their way up in turn 1. Quoto trying to go around the outside of KNYT Kid in turn 1. Everyone getting through very cleanly through turn 1, actually. The judge going to lose a position to Verstappen as Souls is going to make his way past Leandro. Leandro's going to fall into 6th place. Souls now up into 5th position. His first drive for the Ferrari team. We have the McLaren of KNYT Kid setting the pace here. Of course, a reserve driver for Mercedes. So yellow flag behind. I'm not sure why. It seems that 2 cars have went off in the background as Blitz and Sean and Sub-Zero are all driving very slowly. It seems Sub-Zero has some wing damage. More collisions. A lot of crashing here in the hairpin as Verstappen is in last place. No safety car, though. So we're going to continue racing. It's U60 up into 3rd position. We have the KNYT Kid in 1st, Quoto in 2nd, U60 in 3rd, Souls in 4th, Leandro in 5th still, despite not being here. We have Felix in 6th, Josh 7th, and slowly limping his way back, we have the judge and the 5 drivers that seem to have got caught up in a little incident in the back. Finishing the first lap now, Souls is going to hop into the pits. I think he has a little bit of wing damage. He forgets to change his wing setting, though, and he's actually going to keep his end plate off. That could prove extremely detrimental for Souls here in this race. Missing an end plate, especially around Monaco where all the downforces need a blitz, also into the pits. Souls actually being his former boss. It's funny to see these two race together. We have... It seems that Felix, or Josh, is our big gainer off the start here with 5 positions off the race start. Around Monaco, that's crucial, especially if you have a bad qualifying. We have Blitz. Oh, no, never mind, we're good. He's okay. Never mind, we're not okay, as Verstappen seems to have spun it again in the hairpin. He's lagged out of the game. Again, I really hope he did not retire on circuit. I hope he's still driving. It seems that he's still driving, so we should be okay and good to go here. So he's going to get the car started again. This is getting chaotic. And now we can see what tires everyone else. It seems Sean, the only one to have started on the softs. Maybe hoping to jump some people on the start, which I think he did. So great job from him. But as Felix is going to get past Leandro, who is still an AI, we have Verstappen, who leaves the session because I think his PlayStation or his Xbox overheated again. Heartbreak for him, of course. This was supposed to be his debut race. Sub-Zero back into the pits. Horrible day for the VCarb team, but no matter what, as long as you finish the Grand Prix, you will get points here, so maybe they will be able to do something. Oh, Leandro got a power outage. That's really unfortunate. But let's see, is there any it's 2.7 seconds of the gap. KNYT Kid is really using these medium tires. Of course, a lot of gamble for the strategy around Monaco because pit stops lose you so much and they can cost you to win or lose a race. Of course, no safety cars yet in this Grand Prix. I do not doubt that there will be one after. I can get you, Davis. Dave, why don't you just ask me? You're in the VC with me.
I wouldn't mind to step in.
No worries. You're welcome to, man. I guess you can help me commentate a little bit. You can look around for me. Oh yeah, I asked you to do that, didn't I? I forgot. We now have Quoto is keeping the gap pretty consistent behind you. 60 driving his own race now in P3. 11 seconds of the car behind of Felix. So as long as he just kind of stays where he is, it will be okay. Of course, just kind of taking it as safe as you can around Monaco sometimes. You don't always need to be fastest. U60 going to get a 3-second time penalty, though, around Monaco. That's not what you want. But let's see now as he's going to make his way onto the back straight. We have Leandro still in AI mode as Josh is going to be is also AI. There's these two guys just kind of AI and by each other right now. As Felix is going to pull away from those two. I'm not sure what happened to Josh or if he needs an invite back. I'll need you to just keep watching the Tier 2 paddock if you can, Davis, and just let me know. We have 3 AI cars right now, so Soul's now back into the pits. A yellow flag in Sector 2 as it seems Sub-Zero is driving very slowly as he is about to get lapped by Quoto and KNYT Kid. Quoto is going to get slowed down a little bit by him, but he will be ghosted because he is a lapped car. That's the one good thing about this track is that the cars will ghost if they are a lap down. So, oh, is that actually his? No, it's not. Never mind. Okay, I thought that was actually his Xbox.
That's a joke.
I was like, what? GIF. We now have U60 still in P3. Felix in P4 with a 13-second gap to the car ahead. Yeah.
I was referring to the Silverstone P3 mean.
It's funny because, of course, Esteban Ocon in an Alpine. I think it was almost the same way for Monaco in 2023. Max won. Who was second in Monaco 2023? Charles?
2023?
Charles, or was it Lando?
Possibly, but up until the 24 season, Charles usually had a rough time around here, so it
Yeah.
might have been Charles on the podium.
Yeah, I
But
don't think it was
of course, I
Carlos.
can always.
Yeah, because
Carlos
it's just because
factor
there's an
for
Alpine
the
in third. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
So Quoto slowly losing time, but I think KMYT Kid seems to be pushing these tires really hard. I don't think he's dropped any pace since the start of this race. That rhymed.
Just regarding your inquiry, so that was Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon completing the podium in
Oh,
2023.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. I forgot that Alonso. Oh, well, maybe Josh has a recovery drive. Of course, he is an AI. So we'll see. The judge slowly gaining, calling his way back from the, I believe the back of the grid is where he started to. I sent a screenshot to Golden of it. Let me look. Actually, I can just look at positions gained and lost. Duh. Yeah. Actually, Josh moving his way up from P11 to P6, making up 5 positions. Yellow flag, as Sean seems to be in the wall, doing similar to what his team principal did in Monaco in Tier 1, crashing in sort of this similar spot. Don't know if he has damage on that Mercedes. Quoto now actually gaining a few tenths on the McLaren of KMYT Kid. I wonder what happened, if there was any sort of sketchy moment for him. Or maybe Quoto just found some pace in the back that he just hasn't unleashed yet. Of course, it's getting soon to pit stop territory for those on the soft tire. I don't know if anyone even is on the soft tire. Sean is on the soft tire. So should be getting close to pit stop time for him as they're 6 laps old. Felix now starting the 7th lap. There's a there's 3 cars that are already pretty much lapped to start this race off. So that's a lot. The gaps aren't very close besides Josh and Leandro. And Souls and Blitz, actually. Of course, Souls was Blitz's team principal at VCarb, but Souls isn't going to be able to get past Blitz anytime soon coming through this the third sector. We'll see. Soul's gonna be a little late on the brakes, trying to get past Blitz here. Is he gonna have a look into Razkaz? No, he's not. Soul's gonna want to maximize the traction out of these last few corners and try and get past his former driver. He doesn't actually have DRS. Not that I heard it activate, but early braking. He's gonna try and send a little bit of contact now to turn one. Soul's really trying to get past SJZ Blitz, trying to get past so he can hopefully charge the field. Going to go a little wide into there, really trying to make it work. This is another opportunity for a move. Will he be able to get it down into this corner here? He is going to have a little late send, just trying to stick the nose there, but he's not going to get it done. Very, very close now, almost going side by side to the hairpin. Soul's going to tap the wall. I don't know if he has damage from that. No damage for Souls. But there is now a car about to lap them. The McLaren of KMYT Kid. Race leader is about to come lap them. Of course, no need for them to move out of the way. They will ghost as the McLaren will come through to pass them. Soul's now losing a little bit of time to SJZ Blitz.
Yeah, but there might be some fumes, some aromas coming around in Sector 3 because they're getting cooked right now.
And
what's going on?
What happened to Souls is in the wall. I'm not really sure what happened there, as Blitz should have been ghosted.
Yeah, I was in broadcast camp. They may have been ghosted to the race leader, but not to each other. So they could have tangled up at the pit entry there.
They might have tangled up in pit entry, as Blitz is now going to replace his front wing, and Souls is now going to make his way past U60. So I think U60 has a little moment now into turn one as well. No, he does not. He is going to drive through. So, but Soul's going to get that position from Blitz. I'm not really sure that was anything intentional from Souls. Of course, it's never been intent, but might have just been a little mistake, a little mishap, thinking that he would have been ghosted. But we'll have to see what comes in after the race for that. Soul's now P10. Sean in P9. He's going to have to box soon. These softs are definitely screaming. As he's going to have a little lockup now into Razkaz. And he is actually going to pit this lap. So here he comes into the pit lane. As we have...
And already a bit of a warning on his fuel gauge, so he may have to...
I have telemetry.
Some Lyco.
Yeah. Maybe he is hoping for a safety car. I have telemetry off. Oh, we have a yellow flag. As it seems nothing has happened. Maybe Blitz just trying to slow up to let the leaders pass. I'm not sure. But Sean gonna get a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. I'm not really sure what happened there. I think he was leaving the pit lane. Maybe.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, he was. So he is unfortunate from him, but you got to stay within the white lines on pit exit. Sean now running in 9th place. Not too bad from him. Blitz going to DNF. He actually is going to finish, retire in the pits. So he decides not to complete this race. He probably will be sent back out on track, but it shouldn't be an issue as he will ghost. No, he is retired. He is going to come back on track, I think. No, he's not. Oh, awesome. It didn't do it for once. Sick. Okay.
Incredible.
We now move back up to the front. Actually, I was like, oh my god, Leandro and Felix and we're all close, but there's 2 AIs and Felix. Never mind. I always forget that Monaco is still Monaco. Ooh, this is a cool camera angle. Making their way down to the Nouvelle Chicane. Felix, of course, the only real person here driving out of these 3 cars. I think it should be Checo Perez and Fernando Alonso might be driving for Josh and Leandro. I
don't know. If he loses to 2 bots, he may want to invest in some Mandarin lessons.
Making his way over to our new Chinese Tier 4. Will be coming soon. Just only be a few people racing in it. Those who want to. Or actually, no. It's kind of involuntary.
Oh, we missed. The Alpine driver picked up a
That was early. I was 3 seconds earlier.
Okay.
For track limits.
Track limits. Okay.
Yeah. So
right.
22 seconds to the car behind him. So of course,
relatively safe. Very
everyone.
safe,
Yeah, everyone here should be. The top three are pretty safe where they're at, unless of course, I'm not gonna say it, but safety car.
The unexpected.
Well, I mean, at the moment, it's looking okay as they actually have the judge pits onto some hard tires here. He has a safe gap behind to Sean. It also looks like U60 is going to pit as well. Coming off the medium tires now onto the hards. It is hard time, I think.
Let's see how he manages pit exit. Oh, he's crossed the line. But he lets off, so he is safe from a penalty.
So U60 now going to leave the pits.
But he's still in sector 1. But now, okay.
Will he? Fine. Yeah, it's just that it needs to tires need to warm up a little tiny bit. So U60 is going to leave the pits now. He's going to be good leaving. Good to go. So he's going to make his way up the hill now. Felix now 4 seconds behind. Of course, those worn medium tires are not gonna feel too good now. But he is still catching up on U60 here. No, he's not. Never mind, he's losing time. Yeah, those mediums are worn. Also, actually going to get passed by the lapped car of Souls. Of course, not really passed, but more so unlapping himself. The judge now going to get a 3-second penalty as well for track limits, it seems, as he's making beautiful scenes here. Monaco, so good. There's yellow flag as Sean is in the wall, and I'm sorry, I saw U60 drive over the debris.
Uh-oh. Yeah, car is in one piece. He's missing both end plates, though. So we'll see how he manages. Yeah,
we'll see what he's going to have to make his way back into the pits now.
Sean, those were new hards
don't... Souls is going to... Sean's going to...
Ambitious move. He spun.
I don't think that was really on Souls, I think. But Sean now dropping down to 10th place. He's going to drift his way into the pits. He's going to need to replace that front wing for sure. So Souls makes his way up in the 9th.
He did? Okay.
I'm not really sure what happened there, as I think Sean was kind of just rejoining the track, and Souls,
We'll let our stewards review the film, but...
who knows? I can't make a call. We didn't see it fully.
Yeah, it could have been a bit ambitious from the Ferrari, but you don't know for sure.
You never know until you look at it.
Until last minute.
Yeah, exactly. And Felix now... Sean gonna get a 3-second penalty. Is that again or no? Not again. Oh, Sean is gonna seemingly purposefully throw it into the wall there. Not like fully, but it seemed like he really tried to throw his car in. So, he's gonna break another end plate off.
He's driving that car like he doesn't pay the bills.
Seems like he's a little upset now. He spins again in the hairpin. There's a yellow flag as a judge is spun at turn 1. He's going to make his way back out onto the circuit now, though. So Sean now having a less than optimal race, middle of the race here, heading down to the Nouvelle Chicane now. He's going to hit the wall again. Just everything coming undone for him. Just unlucky from him for sure. So he's actually going to have his teammate inside of him, and he's going to spin again. And that's a puncture, actually, for the Mercedes driver. He's going to be driving the wrong way now. He's really beating up the track. He has a puncture, though. So he's going to have to try and drag that back to the pits. Of course, this could cause a safety car now, as Sean really just being not cautious enough with a puncture. He's going to try his best to drag it back to the pits. But just seemingly can't keep the car in a straight line. It's just really can't. He's going backwards now on the circuit. Of course, he is ghosted, but he's going to have to judge inside of him. But he's just flailing all over this place. I don't know what he's doing, but he's going to need to retire if possible, because he missed the pit lane. So he's not allowed to drive another lap on that without a tire. So. He is going to try and drive another lap, it seems, as he missed the pit entry. But He's really trying to get that car back into the pits. But this is unnecessarily dangerous. I'm going to have to ask that he retire on track. Because this is unnecessary. Do you want to make that call, Davis? In the Tier 2 paddock chat?
Yeah,
Thank you. As you cannot be driving around with a puncture. I'm going to... Yeah, really, he's leaving debris all over the circuit.
He's parked it.
Did he retire?
No, he did not.
I'm really concerned. As he's actually gonna get lapped. This is gonna cause a safety car. I really wish I could just do something about this. This is dangerous. This is considered dangerous driving, right? Like.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. If it wasn't for the game features, yeah, he would have been a nuisance already. It's already been nearly 2 minutes, and he's just getting to Sector 2.
You know what? I'm just going to let him keep going. He's not going to interrupt anyone. He's going to keep ghosting. I just don't want him to cause a safety car. If he keeps doing this, it's going to be bad.
I mean, yeah, there is the black and orange flag for situations like this. Not in game, obviously, but at
what does that mean?
The race directors. Like Canada 2024, when Checo Perez crashed at turn 4, broke his rear wing. He could drive the car, but it was unsafe, so he had to retire the car. Same would have happened to Pierre Gasly 2023, but it was near the last lap, so he was able to finish the race.
Okay, okay, we have the situation solved.
That same flag would have possibly saved
this is just unnecessary, but
a season ago. Yeah.
Quoto's going to retire from the session. So there is a safety car now. We have the McLaren is into the pits. I don't know what happened there, but Quoto, what happened to him?
I believe he was into the wall at the tunnel, the chicane after the tunnel. I had a hunch he'd already picked up a few track limits there, trying to make gains in the race leader, and that'll do it.
Sorry, I had
championship leader, by the way.
Oh, Felix is going to get a 10-second penalty for collision with Sean. Sean's going to DNF from the race. That's going to be lifted, I'm sure.
Yeah, as long as we have the film.
Yeah, because I think Sean was retired on circuit.
The race leader is almost hitting the safety car. Maybe he should
Oh, he is going to hit the safety car, actually.
His memory glands.
He does tap the safety car a little bit there.
Unrelated note, I can't stand people who race during safety car.
Yeah, you just need to sit back and relax. Felix is going to hop into the pits here.
If it was called a race car, I would have no problem. Like, hey, race car's out, race car's out. But no, it is called the safety car.
Everyone now forming up under safety car here around Monaco. We expected one to happen.
But not like this, though.
But not like this, for sure.
A mistake from the championship leader.
Yeah.
Left car driving around.
This would be like Max Verstappen crashing to cause a safety car. So.
Or was that Checo Perez? Oh no, that was the red flag during qualifying. When did Max cause a safety car?
I'm just saying, like if Max had crashed, it seems that the McLaren, the race leader has now left the race. I will invite him back. He said what happened. I think he.
You out with me.
I think he lagged, so we'll see what happened to him there.
Yeah, I was curious. Why was he in a McLaren today?
Because
someone else take his car.
Well, no, he actually got like unofficially. Well, he got like removed from the Mercedes roster, but he didn't realize.
Incredible.
So now he's just driving. So both McLaren Mercedes drivers. He said broken safety car. Broken? I don't think safety car is broken. Seems pretty correct to me. He said broken safety car. I don't know what happened. He joined back.
Yeah, I don't know either. If it goes on for longer than 3 laps, then there's a chance. But it's
yeah, and that means we'll just restart the race from the positions. I'm gonna actually take a screenshot of the positions right now, just so I have them. In case we do have to restart the lobby, and also the pits, and also the tires. So I'm gonna send this to you, Monsieur Davis, just so I have it saved in case we have to do a restart. Never mind. We're okay. Everything's fine. That's the flaming dog gif.
okay.
So
All right, safety car going for a 3rd lap. I mean, it was a lot of debris.
and there also is a lot of people are gonna catch up still too.
Yeah. And it's not obligatory for the safety car to let all the lap cars catch up, as our race leader keeps trying to sit in the back seat of the Mercedes ahead. You don't have to wait for every lapped car. It's up to the real
it's up
life
to the game, but
discretion. But what was I gonna say? I don't know. Other than like, the race leader's making me paranoid with his distance to the safety car.
yeah, well, hopefully he doesn't.
I'll watch someone else to call.
Yeah, well, I'm getting an aneurysm from watching U60.
Oh, that's
so.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, the Mercedes that retired, he was donating parts all around the track, so it is a lot of debris.
Yeah,
to be cleaned up. And still a very tough call to miss the pit entry and then not. If you're gonna drive backwards, hey, at least drive backwards to the pit entry.
Yeah, like I think you can
still
do that.
Wrong, but at least understandable. But to
oh,
miss it.
but there's a teleporting McLaren now. It's the KNYT kit. Oh, he's gonna teleport back again. I'm not.
Maybe that's why he's rubber banding to the safety car. He's not actually driving close, but
maybe he's lagging slightly. Yeah. Safety car will come in this lap. This is where the stress begins for me. I'm gonna we'll hop back on board. Felix is gonna lead the session. I will have to invite him back, but I want to watch the safety car restart. It's KNYT Kid's gonna drive very slowly here and get a good launch out of Razcast now as he begins the last half of this race. Gonna come across now, and here we go, back to racing speed. U60 in 2nd place now after Quoto has crashed. A lot of lap cars behind. The closest driver right now is Leandro, the ghost car, who is in 3rd position. Of course, will be disqualified after. Felix now in the pits. I will have to invite him back right now. As he's leaving the pits now. I'm not really sure why he left.
Well, he wasn't under his own control, so the AI put him.
Still says the safety car is out right now, but I'm assuming we're at racing speed as everyone seems to be driving really fast. U60 now seemingly losing a little bit of pace to KNYT Kid. Must have not reacted well enough on the safety car restart. So Soul's now trying to unlap himself there.
Reaction was okay, but he had a messy turn 1, but he chose to survive rather than go for the optimal line and turn 1.
I'm not really sure.
Could have been pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if Felix is back though. Is Felix back or is he in AI mode? He is in AI mode. So at the moment, if Felix, the entire field is not lapped. The top 4, Lewis asking, the top 5 are not lapped. Or wait, yeah, top 5 are not lapped. But at the moment, if Felix, Leandro and Josh at the moment will be facing disqualification as they, I think, were AI almost the entire race. If Felix does not return
for every lap.
Yeah, does not return. I don't know if we can actually count him as P5. Or, well, what he would be P3, meaning Souls would actually inherit a podium here in Monaco, which I'm sure he would not complain about his Tier 2 debut. But now we have, it's also U60's Tier 2 debut, and KYT Kids. But KYT Kid now holding a pretty good gap. Leandro now 3 seconds behind U60. U60 just needs to clear that 3-second gap, and it seems like he already has almost. Gonna go over to look at the penalties that everyone has. Only 2. Ooh, U60 going very deep into Razcast, but avoiding damage on that Alpine car. So Leandro now still in 3rd. I keep cutting back, keep finding his ghost. Souls kind of doing his own thing in P6 at the moment, with Leandro close behind him.
Souls needs an invite.
Souls needs an invite?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, wow. I did not realize that. Okay. That's why he's ghosted. I was wondering why he was ghosted. A lot of people... Hey, I'm going to invite Felix back again.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right? Everyone else is good?
Felix has not taken control of his car. Leandro and Josh were never here. They both disconnected early.
Yeah. Well,
I invited. I have been here.
Yeah.
So
right now, Soul's actually in position to possibly take. I think he reconnected, but I'm not sure if he can retake control of his car.
He's not reconnected.
Well, he does have Leandro.
Oh, okay.
He has Leandro near him, so maybe that might be why.
Near him?
Yeah, he has Leandro near him. That's why he still ghosted, I think.
What do you mean? Like on track, I'm assuming?
Yeah, like on track, yeah. I'm not sure what happened there. I wonder if... anyway, going back to the front of the field, we have the first and second place. Still going here. The McLaren of RX, or KNYT Kid, and U60 still close behind, losing a little bit of time to him now. Of course, now at the end of this race, it's just about finishing, not so much actually overtaking or anything. There's not much you can really do. It's Sub-Zero, actually. Haven't really paid much attention to him, but in P9 now. He's made up a few positions, I think, or maybe lost a few positions, but points go down to 12th, so a lot of it is about survival. So, some good points coming for the VCARB team, for the Williams team as well, that were very much needed. I believe they don't have much in terms of points in the championship.
VCARB?
Williams, I believe.
Oh, yeah, Williams, yeah.
Oh, no, they're 4th. Never mind, I lied.
There was a time, there's a guy that used
Impulse.
to be there.
Impulse. I completely forgot about Impulse. I'm so sorry. It's literally my driver.
Yeah, he drove there a few times. Got a couple of points.
Yeah, just a few. So good points for Williams there. Of course, seemingly a lot of people are going to get disqualified for not completing all the laps. Soul's now seemingly driving his own again. I don't think he is in AI mode anymore because it seems, he's unghosted now, so. See what he can do now. Up in P6, possibly P3, depending on... at this very moment, yes, he will be P3, so I don't really know. I don't know if that's fair or not, but we'll see.
But the car's disconnected. They're not here.
Yeah, I guess, but I mean, Felix.
Circumstances.
Yeah, that's true. We'll figure it out. We'll see.
You had a race where you retired in the pits.
Yeah. Oh, the judge. Oh, I jinxed him. There's a safety car. There's another safety car now, as the judge hooks his tire in the. He hits the Nouvelle chicane. The Nouvelle chicane.
With his front left. And it rips his arms off.
It does. He just loses his tire there. So another safety car now. I cut to that last second. I didn't realize that he had crashed, but that was a violent crash. Oh, that was such a commentator curse. Oh, that's entirely my fault. I was just talking about how he was gonna get good points and then he DNFs. Oh my gosh. Well, now, of course, U60 does have that 3-second penalty. People will be close behind him. I wonder if anyone's going to take a risk, possibly pit stopping. I think the only real drivers left in this race are Sub-Zero, Souls, U60, and, well, Judge was, but he's gone now, and the race leader, KNYT Kid. So, I wonder, KNYT Kid going to pit.
Will U60 follow?
No, he's not going to.
All right. He chooses track position.
Chooses track position.
He'll have to run away from the race leader and build a 3-second advantage.
As I believe KNYT Kid is going to go on the mediums. I don't know if those are used, though. I feel like they aren't. They are not used mediums, so he's going to come out of the pits now. Actually ahead of Leandro and ahead of Josh. So U60 really going to need to kick it into high gear on this restart. Of course, all KNYT Kid has to do is stay behind. But
yeah,
and keep the pace. So
yeah, but to an extent, it's not always.
Hopefully, he understands that.
Task. Yeah. But if he wants to finish on track and first as well, then he'll need a super pace delta to make any overtakes around this track.
Yeah.
But that may be true because he was running away on his previous set of tires.
Yeah, so we'll see what he can do here now.
Yeah,
of course,
depends on the
hopefully nothing. Yeah, I mean.
But I mean, these seem like smart drivers, so I can only expect a good battle. Nothing crazy. But yeah, right now our from P3 down to P6 are not real people. So
yeah,
P7 and 8 looking to inherit
P3 and P4.
A podium and a P4.
Yeah. So
if they just catch up to the safety car and survive.
Yeah. And so we'll have to see. It seems everyone is formed up now. We're only missing the other McLaren of Felix, who is a little bit far behind, and Sub-Zero, who is also back there as well. U60 now leads Monaco. Now everyone behind us I think everyone behind the Mercedes of King is lapped, I believe. So but King actually running third in the safety car train. So let's see what happens here now. I'll have to wait a little bit. 10 laps to go here around Monaco. Beautiful circuit. Boring circuit, but also beautiful. It's very nice.
The FIA director wondering if Souls could have stayed out to take the lead. But there's an extra 90 seconds that he'd have to make up.
Yeah, so I don't think he would be able to. So
unfortunately, yeah.
I believe safety car should be in this lap. Yep, there it is.
But incredible recovery. I mean, he went from completely cooked to
now
lightly torched.
To slightly easy. I mean, at the moment he is going for a podium. So here we go. Now for the restart, we head into Razcast. Look at the scenes here. As U60 is going to get underway here. It's green flags show now in a second. So U60 is going to cross the line. Now down into turn 1. Will he have the pace to get away from KNYT Kid? Of course, these two are going to run away from everyone here now. Leandro, Josh, of course, not real people at the moment, so they're just gonna kind of stay behind there. Is that KMYT kid's gonna have a little look down to Casino? Not gonna get the move done now. They head
And
into
now
the
we know.
hairpin.
Now we know he wants it in blood.
He
wants it on track.
he wants the win on track. He does not want to win due to penalties. But he's gonna have the traction now out of the tunnel. Will he be able to make the move stick? I doubt he goes for a move here now. Has a little look but doesn't risk it. Is he gonna really send it? He is gonna try and fake a move. U60 does defend down into the Nouvelle Chicane. What an exit for him. He's not gonna risk going side by side here into a swimming pool. U60 gonna run a little bit deep though, trying to defend a little bit hard now into the swimming pool as they make their way into the final sector. Of course, he is going to have the traction, going to go try and make a move through Razcast now, tapping the back of U60 a little bit. So they head their way to the final corner now, onto the back, the main straight. Of course, KMYT Kid with the traction advantage here, not going to have a chance for a move here into turn 1, going to tap the ball a little bit. It's just kind of following close behind now, going to try and make over up the hill. He's not going to be able to go for a move here, no way, up the hill. KMYT Kid really opening up the corner, trying to maximize the traction out. Will he be able to make a move down into Casino now? He's going to have a look, but he's not going to be able to get it done. U60 defending very well. They are going to go side by side into the hairpin. U60 going a little bit deep. Switchback from KMYT Kid. Amazing racing here around Monaco, believe it or not. These guys have kept it almost side by side through the entire first sector. Now, KMYT Kid gets the traction into the tunnel, and he's going to take the lead. Beautiful pass for KMYT Kid around Monaco for the lead of the race. Oh my god.
Right.
That settles that.
Yeah.
As Souls now, you can actually see Souls behind U60. So Souls clearing all of that lap traffic. Of course, he himself is still lapped. But
overall, still a valiant effort from U60. Kept it clean, held off the race leader
U60 on used mediums.
Lap older tires for a lap and a half.
So yeah, and honestly, an amazing pass from KMYT Kid. So, can't really hate it. That was an amazing move. Oh my gosh. As U60 now, everyone just kind of needs to hold on to their position. Sub-Zero looking to score a P4 here. I think maybe his highest ever finishing position in IRL, and it's around Monaco. He's actually ghosted. Oh no, he's lapped. Never mind, that's why. Souls now P6 as well. Looking to, I think it's his first ever podium in IRL, if he finishes on the podium here in Monaco. Of course, I'm going to stop saying anything and stop making calls before I curse someone again, like the judge. Yeah. Sorry.
A few drivers missing. Any idea where the second Alpine was?
I don't know. I called him multiple times. He did not answer. I think he slept. He was up to like 7 in the morning, so.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. It's, U60 is going to get another 3-second penalty. Souls also picking up a 3-second penalty. But I don't know if that affects anything. Souls only have a 3-second.
Technically, no. In game, sure, it'll affect some stuff, but in reality, we already know the middle 4.
Yeah, but I mean for Souls and Sub-Zero though, because Sub-Zero is only about 6 seconds.
5 or 6 seconds back. Yeah.
Yeah, so Souls pick up another penalty, then Sub-Zero might inherit the podium around Monaco. And of course the safety car, that changes everything once again. Of course, 3 safety cars maximum are allowed. Oh, that's not going to help him though. A little half spin there. Looking at the pit stops, Souls has pit stopped 5 times here in Monaco. That's a lot of pit stops. Leandro and Felix fighting it out. Of course, the 2 Portuguese drivers inside of each other. Pause through the Nouvelle Chicane. It's actually, they're perfectly in sync. But it seems that Felix has gotten the better traction. It's kind of fun watching the AI race because they're just kind of just hanging out.
Whose bot is better? Let's see.
At the moment, it seems like Felix is pulling out ahead. He is going to take the podium away from Leandro here. Okay,
yeah, he has 3 lap newer tires.
Yeah, that's going to do it. But Leandro's going to have DRS now. Oh, Felix will as well. And Felix just running away from Leandro here now. So Josh still following close behind them as well. This is really
Yeah,
funny.
but back to the front. Race leader stretching his legs, and he taps his right rear on the wall as soon as I say something.
Going to cause a little bit of damage to that to one of his tires, but I'm sure nothing he can't handle. He has driven amazingly this race. I'm not sure why he hasn't participated more, but he's driving amazingly here around Monaco, managing to beat out
Yeah.
Quoto, who actually is the championship leader, and his teammate Leandro, who is I think second in the championship, right? Or is Impulse still? No,
Yeah, that's
Impulse.
correct.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
Leandro.
so
Because
yeah,
Leandro was championship leader as of maybe 3 events ago, but he's had a lot of
bad luck.
yeah, some
So
things going on. So
now U60 now 7 seconds back from the race leader. I think he's just trying to bring the car home. Of course, 5 excruciating laps left on those 15 lap old tires too. They got to be screaming from underneath him. Sub-Zero though, not really gaining on the driver ahead of him. So it looks like Souls might be safe at the moment in his podium position. I think he was always safe. But U60 and the race leader just kind of going. They're just kind of driving now. As long as they can bring the cars home, it's all that they really need to do. Of course, these tires now, these tires must be Oh, a little tap of the wall. I don't think he loses an end plate. No, he does not. No damage on that Alpine car. Good thing. That wouldn't have been very good. Felix only 9 seconds behind. Leandro's still close behind him, though. Just commentating the AI racing, right? I don't really have much to say. Souls now behind U60, which on those hard tires, which should be feeling. Oh, U60 going to DNF, meaning that Souls was going to inherit P2. Well, 75% of the race was finished, so he can still get points. He'll still get P4 points. Right? That's how that works?
well,
Oh, he
just
DNF'd,
'cause
though.
yeah, he DNF'd.
With me, though. Remember when I DNF'd, I still got points for Monaco?
I don't know.
I don't know how
But
that
it's
works. I'll have to
different.
ask.
We have yeah.
Well,
I'll figure it out. 'Cause
U60 DNFing from the Monaco Grand Prix. This means that Souls actually will inherit P2, and the only 3 drivers left. I mean, we'll still keep going, but we can call the race.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, it gets pretty tricky. Like, did George get points when he DNF'd in Australia last year? I'm not sure.
But I think he finished out, so he would have finished outside of the points,
Okay.
which is why.
Yeah, I don't know. It gets tricky because we also have like 4 DQs.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. But that's not very good. No safety car is going to be brought out here. So we'll have to see what happens now. Heartbreak for U60 as he's going to crash with 4 laps to go. He has messaged me saying he blames his tiredness. He was running off 2 hours of sleep. And also, his brain is not really working.
Damn.
So, let's see. Oh, he said he asked vehicle condition, and he gives him info about car ahead. He asked Mark. He was trying to ask if his car was okay. This guy's distracted. Well, now we just kind of get to sit here, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is.
It was the first little bit. The qualifying is the only thing that's exciting about Monaco, man.
Yeah, I wasn't here for that.
It was okay. It was pretty interesting, but nothing too crazy. Souls now just needs to kind of bring the car home, and he'll be okay. Let me check. I don't want to keep clicking in and out of this. Sorry, my fault, everyone. An update from Kazu is points for DNFing was discontinued after Season 2 of IRL, so U60 gets nothing for DNFing, meaning that Souls will inherit P2 at the moment, because I do not think Felix has returned. I also do not think Josh and Leandro, and Sub-Zero will take P3, meaning there's only 3 real finishers in this race. And only 3 point scorers in this race as well, which is really funny that the only people that really gain anything are Sub-Zero, who I think is currently
over a lap down.
Well, not only lap down, I mean it's point standing. Sub-Zero is... Where is he? Am I blind?
Sub-Zero 4 race is P5 in the championship driver standings.
Oh, I'm in tier 1. Oops.
It's okay, I got you. Yeah, Sub-Zero is P5 in driver standings. Souls is his first race, and then...
So, Souls actually will move up to... was gaining 18... Sub-Zero spinning. He's okay, though. He's alive. He survives. Again,
and then,
just needs to bring...
had never participated in an event.
So,
and then as soon as he gets dropped from Mercedes, he's like, oh, okay. I'll just win the freaking race. Thanks.
Yeah, so really showing... Oh, I think Sub-Zero has diffuser damage. So, he seems to be pretty shaky.
Loss of downforce.
So, but it is the final lap, so he just really needs to bring this car home. No one, and actually we'll cut to the front now as we'll see a dominant drive, a lovely win in his first ever IRL race in Tier 2. He was ignored, he was dropped, he moved to McLaren for this race, and he wins the Monaco Grand Prix after a beautiful show in qualifying. An amazing drive from him. And who's going to cross the line second? It's going to be Souls to cross the line second, which I feel like makes sense as he will inherit P2. And that's his first ever Tier 2 race done. It's also his first ever IRL podium. Amazing drive for him. Amazing drive for the Ferrari team. He's actually has to step in the car again tomorrow in Tier 1 to fill in for a missing Hash Brown. I believe that's who's gone.
Yeah,
correct?
And who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said correct, yeah.
Oh.
And we're, sometimes not sure about Leonardo's status, so
yeah.
They may need 2 reserves. Driver of the day, someone who was not present.
Yeah, so I'll just come out and say driver of the day right now. It has to be KMYT Kid. Just an amazing drive overall. No mistakes made. Led from the beginning of the race. Made that amazing overtake on Souls. Need to take a screenshot of this really quickly.
Yeah. And who knows? That could have been the final straw. Like, U60 was extremely concentrated in his defense. And maybe that could have been the engagement he needed to not make his mistake in the last stint.
Maybe,
but after the pass, after that overtake by the kid.
By the kid.
He's left to his own devices. Yeah, he's left to his own devices and started asking Mark what color was his car, and then he's in the wall.
Yeah. I need to go through these just to save these very quickly.
Prayers goes out to U60's rectum because his boss will be... I don't know if you know who his boss is, but he will not be happy.
I'm not too mad.
No, I'm kidding, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm not too mad about that. He drove well, so
yeah.
It sucks that it's Monaco, but you know what? That's just me passing down my luck to him. My Monaco luck.
Yeah.
We all know.
That's true.
Oh wait, Sub-Zero had no rear wing the entire race. Yeah.
Whoa.
So that was an amazing... I mean, honestly, Souls... I would give Souls driver of the day if he wasn't a lap down. But anyway,
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching and joining us. And hope you guys all have a great rest of your weekend and enjoy it.